traffic light. I blink twice, then I teleport. Got kicked out of the Trump resort. Bought this cloud on a payment plan, then I ghosted out in a minivan. Mic in my hand like a waffle cone, spitting out syrup in the twilight zone. Got no job, but I'm on the clock, and you can't stop me, cause don't stop. Hey ladies,
One of the best stadiums in football. Welcome everyone to US Bank Stadium in Minneapolis. Today we're ready for an entertaining battle between the Miami Dolphins and the Minnesota Vikings. To kick off, here's Ryan Stonehouse. And we're off from US Bank Stadium. As this at the 6.
The Vikings take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's first and 10. Quick throw, right side, complete to start this drive. And finally, they're able to stop this play from getting any more yards.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Put the ball in your hands, number one. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield to turn a good play into a great play.
One play in, and already they're close to midfield.
Here we go. 19, Hawk 70, Hawk 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
First and 10, it's McCarthy. Some pass ball in. They'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. That tackle made by the rookie from Penn State.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Buffalo 8, Cowboy team, 18, Pioneer. Panther 11,
From the 46. Buys time, rolling right. Toward the sideline and caught by Addison. He's going to be touchdown as he gets him enough to pick up the first down.
Don't you feel sometimes, Kate, up here in the booth when we get to see things develop, we're playing the same guessing game the defenses are on those kind of plays? Is he planning on keeping it or just waiting for a throw to develop and get open? That time the QB did a terrific job of finding that outlet.
Dragon 60. 19, Lion.
First and 10, here's McCarthy. Completed over the middle. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. They gain 14 on the play. And that's going to give the Vikings the first down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
All right, set now, first and 10.
Let's go now. Cowboy 80. Mustang 19. 60 bucks. 79 Bronco. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates.
Again, McCarthy to throw. Escapes the pocket. And he takes it in for the Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive.
It's an old adage, but it's a true adage. started. Get him the ball early. Put a fear of God into this defense.
Will Lutz now on for the extra point. Right down the middle. Let's go. And the Vikings will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Here's Lutz set to kick this away. He'll take this at the 10. Jukes one defender. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
At their own 29-yard line.
All right, Miami has its offense set, partner. Here comes 1st and 10. Opening carry for Devon Achane. And he's brought down as the drive starts out with a 4-yard gain.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground. You can throw beyond the sticks. Really create some indecision now defensively.
4 yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Tua now from the gun. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. That one intended for Jalen Waddle. And it's 3rd down. He had him, Brock. Throw was on target. Gotta help your guy out early in the game, right?
Yeah, it's not on the quarterback. I think we can all see that was a catchable ball. But I've got a feeling he'll volunteer to take some of the blame anyway. That's just the way he's wired.
Throwing. Here's Tagovailoa on 3rd. Has his man. It's cut by Andrews. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. A tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Handoff running left, Achane. And they're on him after about a 2-yard gain. That tackle made by Blake Cashman.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, siphoning up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Tagovailoa now working from the gun. That's caught. Devon Achane. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48.
Making that throw in double coverage to a running back, I don't want to live off of that, and I certainly am not going to count on it. But give some credit to the effort it took to make that catch with a whole bunch of bodies around him.
Going on 3rd, Tagovailoa. It's on target to Williams. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
On 1st down, here's Tagovailoa. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they're going to be forced to regroup a bit ahead of 2nd down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go and let that pass rush get home.
Might be time to reach in the bag of tricks on 2nd down. 16 to go following the sack. Another try following the sack. He's throwing deep to the left side. And this is caught. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins finish off their opening drive. It's a Jalen Waddle touchdown. Sanders connects on the point after. And the Dolphins respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early. We've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Return coming from the 6. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Minnesota into formation. It's 1st and 10. first carry here for Aaron Jones. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
27-yard line.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. It's caught by Elijah Arroyo. Continuing to move past the 45. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And it'll bring up a Minnesota first down.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
New set of downs for him from the 46. Now movement as somebody goes early. And for the first time today, we're going to hear from our officials. One of the most common penalties in the sport. And the reaction, it's the same every time, Brock. Frustration from the coach as they get backed up 5 yards. They're set back 5 by that false start. Now 15 yards to the marker. From the shotgun, McCarthy. Has him on the quick hitter. They get 4 of those penalty yards back. Still behind the sticks, though. 2nd and 11.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
18 Cardinal, red alert, trap 60, Dragon 60, 70 range, 7 Pirates, 7.
Rolling into enemy territory. And they're going to hold him down just shy of the 40. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's going to give the Vikings the first down. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
That's the end of one. Both teams with a little luck finding the end zone early. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. More from US Bank Stadium after the break. We're ready now for the second quarter to begin. Vikings in control of it. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Another throw here for McCarthy. For big yards on the right side. And he takes it in for the Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings take a second quarter lead.
First thing you do as a quarterback, the first thing that you do when you get to the NFL level, if you haven't learned it earlier, is you scan those safeties. Do I got middle field open or close? Do I got single high or too high? Is that post going to be available? Because if it is, big plays can follow.
Extra point try now from Lutz. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Vikings break that tie and now lead by 7. Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Fielded at the 7. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
At their own 18-yard line.
Dolphins just about set up here. 1st and 10. Running this one left. And he's going to gain about 3 yards as they bring him down.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play. It does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Shotgun snap now to Tagovailoa. Throwing the out route complete. And he's going to be out of bounds just before reaching the 30. He manages a gain of 8 there. And that's going to give the Dolphins a 1st down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10.
All right, come on.
Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. He lets a heater go deep. Big gain downfield. And he's going to have this one down to the 37. It's a pickup of 34 yards. And it'll be 1st down, Miami.
Just about every offense since the beginning of time, since the forward pass, Kate, has loved a tight end that can stretch the middle of the field. And I remember as a kid watching Kellen Winslow Sr. dice up right here between the hashes. And what a difference it can make for an offense.
Go ahead.
A lot of guys there, and it's intercepted. Harrison Smith with the INT at the 20. And the Vikings are going to have it after a 2nd interception of the season.
I don't know about you, but I'm a little surprised that one didn't make it all the way back for 6. Took some amazing effort from the guys making the tackle to save a touchdown, but still an outstanding return from a defense that says they needed the big play, and they found it.
And he's got them down to the doorstep inside the 5. There'll be a gain of 5, and they've got 2nd and goal now from the 3.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Let's go now. Nike, get team. Bud, be ready, be ready. Cowboys. Ready.
McCarthy fires out wide, complete. And that's a Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Extra point try now from Lutz. The point after splits the uprights. And the Vikings double their lead to 14. Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Here's a return from the 7. Big shot at the end of that run back as he gets it just past the 20.
Their own 21-yard line.
All right, Miami has its offense set, partner. Here comes 1st and 10.
All right.
Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Finds his back. H-in. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Offense to the line for 2nd down. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Completed to his running back. He's going to be just one step away from that 1st down. They haul him down near the 31.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains. I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out. And this time it was out of the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
And he's there to knock away the pass and force a 4th down.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
On their own side, but only need an inch or 2 here, so they're going for it. Here we go on 4th down, Tagovailoa. target to Moore. And he's hauled out of bounds as he takes this down to the 30. One of their biggest plays of the game, and it comes on a 4th down gamble.
You know, Ken, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position by hitting on that shot. You totally flip the field in the tone of this drive.
And they make the tackle at the 28-yard line. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8. So it's the 2-minute warning here for Minneapolis. The Dolphins with some work to do, trailing in this game. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. From the 28. Finds him over the middle. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
He's got more once again. Touchdown, Miami! The Dolphins making a one-score game before halftime. Extra point attempts coming from Sanders. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Dolphins cut the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And that one hit the landing zone first and then into the end zone. So it's going to be a touchback out to the 20.
20-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. 70 Timberwolves. Rig alert. 19-9. 79-18. Pioneer. Buffalo 8. Panther 6.
Looking to throw. McCarthy escapes the pocket. On the run right. Throwing deep down the side. They connect on the deep shot. He is down inside the 35-yard line.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw when you throw it that deep outside the numbers that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
And they get him right at the line of scrimmage.
1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
33-yard line.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cup Warriors, 70 Rangers, 70, 60 Buck, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Mustang 9, Panther 11, Panther 11.
Back to throw. Here's McCarthy. Completed over the middle. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. The Vikings call a timeout. It'll be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Move the chain! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum.
10.
Bravo 80. 18 Radley, 18 Radley. Cut 19, cut 19, 19 tight, 19 tight.
Working inside the red zone. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. Minnesota spends its 2nd time out here. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Defense's first sack of the game, kid. We can now see some of the negatives, the trade-offs of his great running ability. When he tries to create, well, he can find himself going backwards, and in this case, for a really big loss.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. 79 Brook, Dragon 60. 18 Pioneer.
After the sack, another pass on 2nd down. He goes back to him yet again. Complete. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings will add to their lead at the end of the half.
Quarterback, receiver, yeah, they'll get the credit. Those numbers and those stats, they're theirs. But that play happens, Kate, as the big guys up front give them enough time to make it happen. From one side of the field to the other, bingo.
Extra point try now from Lutz. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Vikings double their lead to 14. Here's Lutz set to kick this away. This return starts at the 5.
The Dolphins take over first and 10 at their own 15-yard line.
First and 10 now with all of 15 seconds left to utilize in this half. Tagovailoa now working from the gun. And they're on him right away with that tackle. Stop comes at the 26-yard line. All right, now a timeout is called. 9 seconds to go in this half.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips, cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
To the line we go. They're set, first and 10. Looking to throw. Here's pressure, and he's dropped by the Vikings. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Fielded at the 7. And this drive will start inside the 25.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Dolphins just about set up here. First and 10. Quick slant taken in by Waddle. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's no reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Running with A-Chain out of the gun. Still finding room past the 45. Into the red zone. There it is. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Devon A-Chain with the touchdown. Extra point is good by Sanders. And the Dolphins chuck the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Dolphins 21.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. On the return, Isaiah Rodgers. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Vikings take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Quick throw, right side, complete to start this drive. There he goes again. And he's going to be persuaded out of bounds right at that 40-yard line. They get 40 on the big hitter. And it'll bring up a Minnesota first down. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. first and 10. Here's Jones. Has a lane inside the 25. And he'll bring it to the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings take a 13-point lead. It's an Aaron Jones touchdown. Now the Dolphins call a timeout. It's their first. As that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. Going after tries good by Lutz. And the Vikings double their lead to 14. Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Here's a return from the 7. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
Dolphins take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
All right, Miami has its offense set, partner. Here comes first and 10. Tua now from the gun. Flushed out of the trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop it. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
What a great opportunity for him. You can almost feel that bounce in his step. Facing a southpaw, and he gets to rush the blind side. Well, anytime he beats that right tackle, it just comes down to his closing speed and his finishing ability at the quarterback.
Hits his running back. And he's going to get this up to the 26 before being taken down.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler. Gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, kid, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
It's third and 8. Need to get a chunk here. Tagovailoa back to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. H.A. lost it. It's picked out by the Vikings. Going the other way. Well, they can't add anything after that recovery, partner, but they do take possession of the football.
The normal old stop with third down just wasn't good enough for this crew. Nope, they had to rip the ball away from him literally in an impressive and dominant play that sets their offense up for success.
First and 10 from the 41.
Set. Viking 18. Bravo 18. 19. Bravo 19. Bravo 19. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates.
Throwing now, following the turnover. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line.
That's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on a throw, that's a go-to route to target.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
Here we go. Here we go. Half the 60. Half the 60. Dragon 6. 19 tight. 19 tight. Trap 60. Trap 60. Mustang 19.
From the shotgun, McCarthy. All the left side. And he's going to be out of bounds. Looks like a yard or two short of the 25. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Let's go. Cougar 19. 72. 70 Rig, Buffalo 18. Check go.
From the shotgun, McCarthy. He's got it to him yet again. That is caught. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
They'll break the huddle and come up on first and goal. McCarthy fires out wide, complete. And he takes it in for the Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings capitalize on the turnover and add to their lead. Extra point try now from Lutz. The point after splits the uprights. And the Vikings stretch their lead to 21. Fielded at the 7. And this drive will start inside the 25.
At their own 23-yard line.
Dolphins just about set up here. 1st and 10. And he doesn't slide down and he pays for it. A big shot sends him to the ground. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Shotgun snap now to Tagovailoa. The left side caught by Andrews. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to get him the ball.
We got the football caught, but not the first. That stop just shy of the marker. 4th down.
A 5-yard pickup. It's now 4th down.
They're going for this. Getting out to his left. Oh, he's going to run for it. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
Trust. Kate, it is such a big part of playing the quarterback position. Yeah, you got to trust you can make the right reads in the passing game, but sometimes these little runs that just get that 1st down, it gains further equity, further trust with your play caller, and most importantly, gives you a 1st down for the offense.
Just 1 quarter remaining in this one. It's the Dolphins who have the ball, hoping they can flip the script because this game has been a nightmare for them so far. Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down.
Ready. 20, TX.
Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. To the left side, it's pulled in by Waddle. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
A gain of 15. 1st down, Dolphins.
Ready, team.
To throw, Tagovailoa. Gets him on the in route. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that's going to give the Dolphins a 1st down. From the red zone now. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete.
Defense doubled him, knowing that was where the pass was likely headed. A bit surprising. Quarterback still threw in that direction. Look at how well that defense had that play covered.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. Here's Tua again. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
This overwhelming pressure and these sacks after sacks after sacks. It's built this lead, and you know it's the way they want to finish it.
Defense looking to defend the marker on 3rd down. Throwing from the gun here. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line.
Pursue, pursue, pursue. It's why they do these drills all the time, Kate. You do it through the offseason, you do it through training camp, you do them in the regular season. Because when a defense plays with tremendous pursuit, you force 4th downs just as they did.
Down big, they're going to exhaust all options, it appears. The offense lining up to go for this. And this is going to be a Miami touchdown. The Dolphins get it back to within 2 possessions. Mark Andrews with the touchdown. Extra point attempt coming from Sanders. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Dolphins get it back to a 14-point game.
42. Dolphins 28.
Still down a couple of scores after that. They're going to set up for the onside kick. And this is covered by the Vikings hands team. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. Well, it kind of feels like
is that, Kate?
You know, the bold point of the game where you have to try something bold could end up becoming a play that finally sinks him though.
Yeah, it's time for desperation. You have a defensive stop here. It's really hard to lay out the scenarios for much success. Every second matters now when you don't come up with that onside kick.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3.
Let's go. Viking 18.
That's complete right side. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Go. Cougar 19. 70 range. 70 range. Cup 19. Cup 19. Mustang 19. Buffalo 18. 19 Lions. Voice on the board.
First down from the red zone. Completed over the middle. And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6. That's a gain of 13, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
1st and goal now as they try to pad this lead.
Set. Cougar 19. Bronco 80. 19 Pioneer. 7 Pirates. 7 Dragon 60. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat.
Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. Has it down close. And that's a Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings making a 3-score game in the 4th. As he naps another touchdown, Brock. I gotta ask you, the former QB, is this the point where all the other guys who haven't scored or only have 1 touchdown today are coming over you and saying, why aren't you looking for me? Throw me the football.
They may be saying it, but it's a little more of a look game. I mean, can I eat too? Do I get an opportunity to sit at the table? But when you got the rapport these two have right now and the confidence and the timing, boy, you look him up every chance you get.
And he's going to take this return out of that.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. They'll start the drive with Achane. And some excellent work on this play. It takes him a while to get to him downfield. It's a 21-yard gain. And it'll be 1st down, Miami. It's the 2-minute warning here in Minneapolis. Dolphins trying to make it look a little nicer on that scoreboard. New set of downs for him from the 46. Tagovailoa on 1st down. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Harrison Smith with the INT.
Intercepted. The Vikings take over 1st and 10.
Vikings to the line now. Here's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, a gift to Jones. He takes it down to the 33. 16 yards on the play. And that's going to give the Vikings the 1st down.
And the Vikings.
Kate, a run like that, just everybody gets to breathe. Things become so much easier when you start a drive with momentum like that.
Ball at the 33 for 1st down. Right side, quick pass, complete. And will not get any further. Plenty of progress already.
That's just so good. I mean, that is teaching tape right there. It's what you want your guys to do. To not just catch it and fall down, but have a plan. Yes, you got to catch it first, but then have a plan to go attack. Be aggressive. Get those yards after catch. That is a job well done.
From the gun, Jones gets it. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
The only thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. And he'll add to their lead on the final play of the game as he's in for the touchdown. The Vikings keep adding to that fourth-quarter lead. Well, that one might not sit so well with everybody down on the field. Heck, maybe some of his own guys, too. But he had a chance at a touchdown as time expired, Brock, and it was just too much for him to resist.
Yeah, it probably will ruffle some of the older school feathers down on the sidelines, but...
Damn, I miss you, Chester. Sending love from a bass compressor. Ground control with a soul like Bowie, and I'll chop you up if I'm under pressure. I don't really want to brag. I'm just telling that I'm leaving.